Little Mix launching their own new talent show on the BBC definitely stirred the pot with their former boss and group creator Simon Cowell. He's now launching a rival show. What is up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, and the television war has officially broken out between Little Mix and their former boss Simon Cowell. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory. We all know that Little Mix has been extremely successful since winning Simon Cowell's show The X Factor back in 2011. But now the ladies of Little Mix are headed to the BBC for their own series called The Search, which is coming to BBC in 2020. Last month, BBC said, quote, "One of Britain's most popular all-female bands, Little Mix, will bring their magic to BBC One on Saturday nights in 2020 in a brand new show set to inspire the next generation of young artists." Variety also confirmed that the project is underway, and in the show, Jessy, Perrie, Jade and Leigh-Anne will mentor up-and-coming acts in the hopes of finding the next big stars. And fans are super excited about this new show. One person said, "Little Mix are gonna own Saturday." And another fan said, "So the girls are gonna have their own show called Little Mix The Search? I am so here for it." But this show definitely stirred up some drama with Simon Cowell, given it's a similar format to X Factor and was supposed to air around the same time. At the time, an insider told The Sun that, quote, "This show is huge for Little Mix, but it will be a massive blow for Simon. The X Factor's viewing figures have fallen for years, but this could be the nail in the coffin. Saturday night needs a new singing competition to freshen it up, and with Little Mix involved, this could well be it." Simon was planning on coming out with another spin-off of X Factor called The X Factor Celebrity, but now there has been a change of plans. He was supposed to reunite with former X Factor mentors Nicole Scherzinger and Louis Walsh to help find the next singing superstar. But now he's decided to launch a rival to Little Mix's BBC talent show. Simon decided to axe the X Factor All-Stars series, which was supposed to launch next month. Instead, he will premiere a show called X Factor The Band to find a new girl group and boy band. We understand that the show will be a direct competitor to the Little Mix BBC One primetime show, The Search, which will launch early next year. In an interview with The Sun, Simon, who no longer represents Little Mix, insisted that he actually came up with the idea first. He said, quote, "This is what really happened. I was approached to co-produce that show last year by Little Mix's management. I told them the problem was we have a conflict of interest because we are launching X Factor The Band in 2020. We were told their show was going to launch in 2021. Simon went on to explain his side of the story and reveal how he really feels about competing with Little Mix. He said, quote, "Then we had the fallout and find out Little Mix were bringing their show forward. Was that intentional because we are doing our show? I have no idea. But regardless, it was too much fun not to do this year. I would rather it was us doing it first. It 100% makes it more exciting there being a battle." Simon also took the opportunity to hit back at claims he has a health issue or that his business is in crisis after he cancelled his 60th birthday last week. He said, quote, "When I cancelled my birthday party, it was written I was in some sort of crisis mode. You know what? I can do a birthday party at the end of the year. I wanted to make this week's show better, and that means you've got to roll your sleeves up and put in a lot of work. But it's been great fun." And as for his health, Simon said, quote, "I'm okay. I swear to God, I'm having the time of my life. It reminds me of when we first started. People have just got bored of the obvious thing to do. I'm happy that we took that risk. Our business is getting bigger than ever before. So when people were talking about me being worried, it's actually me being more excited and working harder." So it seems like Simon isn't coming to play when it comes to competing against Little Mix. He is all business. And Simon is looking for the next big thing and compared his former groups to K-pop groups. He said, quote, "K-pop is ruling the world. This is a show to find a band to launch UK pop. It's more than winning a record contract, it's starting a new music wave. Every group will be put together by us, just like One Direction, Little Mix and Fifth Harmony. It's people who represent Britain's version of K-pop. That was always our plan, we've just brought it forward a bit. I guess we'll just have to wait and see whose show does better and who finds that next big group." And all I gotta say about this is that it's only creating more great television and music for us the consumers, so I'm not mad about it. But Little Mix's new show won't be the first time they've worked with the BBC. Jesy recently made a documentary for the BBC called Jessy Nelson, Odd One Out. In the doc, she opened up about the abuse she faced from cyberbullying, her mental health, and body image. Back when Little Mix won X Factor, Jesy says they were all, quote, on cloud 9, but just hours after winning the show, her excitement was tainted by online trolls. She said, quote, I had about 101 Facebook messages in my inbox, and the first one that came up was from some random man saying, "You are the ugliest thing I've seen in my life. You do not deserve to be in this girl band. You deserve to die." Just one message like this would be devastating for anyone, but being in the public eye made it extremely challenging for Jesy. She said, quote, it became the worst time of my life. I wasn't just known as one of the singers in Little Mix, I was known as the fat, ugly one. Things got so bad, Jesy even contemplated taking her own life.
I just need to make this go away, and it was the first time I thought, I'm gonna do this, like I'm just gonna end this. And I just remember going to the kitchen and I just took as many tablets as I could.
But thankfully, she worked through it by deleting social media apps and working with a therapist. And we are just so happy that Jesy is in a much better place now than she was back then. And it will be interesting to see if Little Mix incorporates any anti-bullying tactics into their show to protect the contestants. I could totally see Jesy making self-love and positivity a priority on their new competition show. But right now, you guys, I really want to know what you think of all of this. Do you think Simon's show will stand a chance against Little Mix's show? Will you be watching both? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're down there leaving comments, you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't before. I mean, it is really easy, and I'm sure you want to get updated on this story and many other stories, and also hit the bell to be the first to know the second we post about it. And after that, you can catch up on all the news you missed right over here. I'm Sussan Mourad. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.